Honestly, honest answer दूंगी इसका मैं. When you are at shore, there is one very big disadvantage that you should know how to play politics around, especially when you are in India.
Hi everyone, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata Di. Welcome to my YouTube channel Merchant Navy Decoded. And today I've got another special guest with me coming second time on my YouTube channel. That is ETO Romeeta Bundela. Well, if you do not know her, I would love to tell you about her. And she was the first lady ETO on Musk and the second lady ETO in our country, India, which is a big, big achievement in herself. So, एक video I've already made with Romeeta Bundela where I talked about her career, about discrimination, the challenges which she faced while she was working in Merchant Navy. But the time we made that video, she was already working in shore job. But now, once again, she's back sailing. So I have got around 7 to 8 questions that I need to ask her. If you want to see those questions, you can go into the description box and watch those questions straight away. So without wasting any time, Romita, I'll start with the first question. Are you good to go?
Yeah, good to go.
Okay. The
Jai
first
Mata
question
Di.
is Jai Mata Di, Jai Mata Di. Yeah. So you sailed in merchant navy ships, then you went for shore job, and then you joined back on sailing. Why?
Honestly, honest answer दूंगी इसका मैं.
Answer check.
I am really not good in when you are at shore. There is one very big disadvantage that you should know how to play politics around, especially when you are in India. You will relate this with me. So that's I did like 1.5 year this shore job, but I realized this corporate life is not for me. Definitely no. So
So you
that was my
tried.
biggest reason I started sailing back again.
So you tried, you tested, you decided, and finally you. And this is the best thing that you can do. See, आपको कोशिश करनी चाहिए. You tried and then you realized that this is not made for me. Fine, great, job well done. When it comes to me, Romita, see, I'm an entrepreneur. मैं तो politics create कर सकता हूँ, which I'm really afraid of. मुझे बहुत डर लगता है इस word से. So even when I was sailing on ships, I used to tell that I hate people those who backbite. जो भी है सामने बोलो, अच्छा है तो बताओ, बुरा है तो दूसरे को बोलो, and all the stuffs. But anyways, so it was something that you didn't like was the politics, the things.
Main and on top of it, it's like when you are working hard, dedicatedly, and people around you is not appreciating that work which you are putting on the table, and that's the reason a lot of people are resigning from corporates and going back to sailing. That's the main reason. And वो survive करने के लिए sir, I said it's not. I tried already 1.5 years. अब नहीं होगा. बहुत हुआ.
रोमिता, मैं इसमें एक बहुत बढ़िया चीज ऐड करूंगा. I learned recently during my Singapore visit. So I met one of the gentlemen. I won't name him today in this video. I told him that हम लोग जहाजी लोग ना बड़े गलीबल होते हैं, बहुत सीधे होते हैं जनरली. एक परसेप्शन. मैं भी बहुत गलतियां की हूं बिकॉज एक जहाजी हूं, मान लेता हूं जो लोग बोलते हैं. आप किसी भी शॉप पे जाइए, आप बोलिए दैट यू आर मर्चेंट नेवी, सडनली द प्राइसेस विल इंक्रीज.
Prices will increase. Yes.
ये तो आप अग्री करते हो? सो
Agree.
आई आस्क्ड हिम कि सर व्हाई आर वी नॉट स्ट्रीट स्मार्ट? सो द रीजन वाज वेरी सिंपल. कहता है जो एज स्ट्रीट स्मार्ट बनने की होती है उस टाइम हम जहाज पे स्लॉक कर रहे होते हैं, पैसे कमा रहे होते हैं. हम कॉर्पोरेट लाइफ देखते ही नहीं है जहां पर रियली यू बिकम स्ट्रीट स्मार्ट. तो हम वहां पर डिले कर जाते हैं. एंड ये मेरे साथ भी प्रॉब्लम है. स्ट्रीट स्मार्ट नहीं हूं मैं.
Same here, same here.
Okay, great. So anyways, got your answer for the first point. Anyways, तो किस तरह, इसी में ऐड करता हूँ, तो किस तरह के लोगों के लिए शोर जॉब बनी है? बिकॉज मैनी पीपल वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो माइट गेट डीमोटिवेटेड. अरे मैं तो पॉलिटिक्स नहीं कर सकता. बट पॉलिटिक्स मतलब हम लोग बड़े नेगेटिव में लेते हैं, बट इससे अगर एक सिंपल वे में ले तो कई बार हम कह सकते हैं कि इट्स अ डिफरेंट सेटअप, एक डिफरेंट कल्चर है. एंड इफ यू कैन अडेप्ट टू इट, गुड. अगर आप अडेप्ट नहीं कर सकते हैं, then
Different work environment है ना completely. It's like 24 or as a superintendent, as an electrical superintendent, you have no leaves. Even if you are on sick leave, having high fever, I was suffering with COVID. So at that time also, I had to open the laptop and support, vessel support. Anytime you will get a call, you have no leaves at all. So that working, it's like a too much stress and pay is not too much. The way you are working there, it's not really. Even if I get paid high, I will not select that again.
thank you, Romita.
Health is really important because it's very stressful environment there.
Many of my batchmates today who became technical superintendents, they say that unka phone, they wherever they're on holidays, marriage, their phone has to be on all the time.
Doesn't matter. You need to be there.
So, but at the end of the day, what happens? Many of my friends have left technical superintendent job and they sailed back. But some of them who could just continue or they could slog for another 2 to 3 years, then they became used to. And
Yeah.
today they are moving up the ladder as well on the shore job. But anyways, to each his own. We have decided what is good for us, right? Thank you, Romita, for sharing your journey with this thing. Second thing is, yeah, you are already sailing in merchant navy. Then you became a technical electrical superintendent. Why did you choose cruise over merchant navy? Why?
Cruise line is really different. Its working environment is different. Team members, number of team members, your type of contract, your pay, everything is different. And I, especially from my perspective, I really wanted to join cruise at the first place. But in India, we don't get a COC as a ETO if you are having a cruise line experience. So that was the major reason I started with merchant navy, sailed on cargo vessel, cleared my COC, and then finally I got a chance because after pandemic there was a surge in positions in
Yeah.
cruise line because everything was closed during pandemic. So I catch that opportunity and I just said, okay, let's go.
Many other seafarers did that, and I hope now if you guys do a phenomenal job on board ship, like you were ETO back there in merchant navy. So all in all, just what I want to add is now the onus is on you guys who are working as Indians in a community which is dominated by Italians in merchant navy in cruise industry. So
Yeah,
if you
exactly.
guys do a good job, we will have many more front runners coming saying, "Arey, hame Indians chahiye, we want more Indians." My best wishes, keep working hard, and I'm
Thank you.
always here to support you in whatever way I can. So
Thank you.
next question is, Romita, how did you join cruise? Like, कहाँ apply किया? So that any of those ETOs who are watching these
Uh,
videos, and if they want to apply for cruise, how can they do that?
So there are two ways. First way is directly go on career web page of that particular cruise line which you want to join. If your qualifications and your experience match with it, then go ahead and apply. Then the second way is in India is CSSI. This is Carnival Service Support, and the other one is airborne recruitment. These two are official recruiting agencies in India for the majority of the cruise lines. So you can apply there. You can send your resume and everything. So there are two ways. But first way is much better. You go directly to the cruise line, apply there. If your qualifications experience matches, just go ahead.
So then after that, once they shortlist you, then how many interview rounds, how many tests? Can you please tell us?
For me, for me in Carnival, there was 3 rounds. First was the basic interview. It was just like a HR interview. When you pass that, they will forward to you for this technical round where HR and chief ETO both will sit together. And then once you pass that, then there is psychological test as well, the third one, which you have to clear like minimum verbal and non-verbal reasoning. So there are 3 stages. And then finally you will receive mail up based on your performance on all the 3 sessions. So it's a long process, not like merchant navy.
Not like having said that, so now my next question is, where is it easy to work on cruise or in merchant? And you can always be telling ki where is it easy to work in different parameters.
It depends on your rank actually. To be frank, it depends on your rank. As a ETO, you in for example, we take a scenario of merchant navy. You are one man RV. You are alone, especially if you are sailing on container. You are in charge of almost everything. But when it comes to cruise, it's a big team. Like in my vessel currently, we are a team member of almost 25 members.
Ah,
Can you imagine
never
now?
had that experience ever before. कि सर के
Yeah.
time पे समझ नहीं आ रहा whom to approach.
Exactly. So there is a designated area like zones. So for example, I am working in engine room. So I will handle all engine room related chief engineer, staff ETO. I will be working mostly with them. If I am with the navigation side, so I will work mostly with the bridge. And then there is third one more part in the cruise, which is really crucial, which is hotel. So
Very
from
crucial,
forward
most
till
crucial.
aft, it's hotel department, galley and hotel. It's really huge machineries. So 3 departments we have like that. And each department have like there are 3 third ETO, 3 second ETO, 2 first ETO, 1 staff ETO, and 1 is chief ETO as well in some of the vessel.
So Romita, now you have some scope to become climb
Yes.
the ladder, जो कि merchant navy में it was never there, and
Yeah.
that is
For
where I
ETO, it's
feel
never. Yeah.
if you're good at your work, if you're really good, if you're a ETO, go for cruise because that is where you'll always look. चल यार मैं chief ETO बन गया. That is equivalent to becoming a
Yeah.
chief engineer on board ships, and you'll have very good pay as well. Am I right?
Yes, yes, yes. Comparatively, pay is much better. Not in initial stage when you are like I'm in third ETO rank right now, but I recently stepped up already to second, so my pay difference is really high. And when I was third ETO, it was really less because I was a fresher in cruise industry. When you are coming from merchant navy background, they give you less pay for initial 1 or 2 contract. But then once you gain experience, did 1 or 2 vessel, then your pay will rise gradually, and it's really good. Contract length is less. What else we need?
Yeah, I'll tell you. That is where my next question lies. So, three things you like about cruise more than merchant navy.
Contract length,
How much is
which
the
is
contract
really
length right now?
for me, it's 3 on and 3 off.
Jackpot. जो कि
Jackpot.
10 shipping companies में merchant navy में chief engineers captains को मिलता है. You're getting that. Okay.
Yes, all officer ranks have this advantage in
3
cruise.
on 3 off. Next.
Next, pay for sure. LNG is one of the highest paid, and after that is cruise line.
And I guess if you become chief ETO, you'll get much more than what an LNG.
Much more.
100%.
Yeah, much.
So right
Yes.
now, what you're earning is less than, slightly less than the ETO getting on LNG. But yeah, once you become first ETO or chief ETO, Jai Mata Di. Equivalent to that. So pay is second. Along with that, I would say growth. दोनों चीजें आ गई. What is the next?
And next, much like the type of ports and countries you visit, that is really, really good.
And now
as
you
compared
really
to
get
merchant
time to
navy.
visit ports and countries.
Yes,
Not like
exactly.
merchant navy गए Walmart पे सामान लिया वापस जय माता दी.
No, no, you can really go. Every day is port day. Every day port. There is
So
only
shipping में बहुत सारी होती है.
once in a week or once in a 15 days, you will have 2 days of boat stay. It's the turnaround day when passengers will change. Like old passengers will go and the new passengers will come. Only that is the 2 day stay. Rest is everyday port. So it's really good.
क्या बात है, क्या बात है. Okay, having said that, now this is going to be a very difficult question for you, but still I have to ask you. 3 things which you miss now when you have joined cruise, which you liked in merchant navy. Let's see. कुछ है तुम्हारे पास 3 points?
It's very contrary actually. One thing is long voyages. I miss that because long voyages is really good at because if you have everyday port, your job is also increasing. Every day you have something different to do.
Hectic.
So that one thing I liked in merchant navy, and also if you are like introvert kind of person, number of people which you communicate or being surrounded by is less in merchant navy.
Very
It's
less.
maximum 25, I will say, or 30 in merchant navy in a whole ship. But here, my vessel is having around 4,000 capacity of passenger and 2,000 crew members. It's 6,000 community.
So merchant navy में जो हम लोग कहते हैं we say कि यार you stay away from family. Okay, family तो चलो है. You stay away from people, socially awkward. Cruise में तो लगता ही नहीं होगा. लगता होगा आप किसी होटल के
नहीं.
all the time.
Yes, exactly. कभी नहीं लगा ऐसा. It's really a lot of people around. In team itself, I am 25 people. So you can imagine there are 100 of departments working around. 2,000, yes, 2,000 crew members on board.
चलो
It's
long.
really huge.
चलो long voyage माना. Second point I won't agree that you miss from merchant navy. Okay, one more point. Any one other point you can give which you really liked about merchant navy you which you miss in cruise?
Their decision making was completely mine. Decision making was completely mine. There was like you were like a very important person there, but here it's number of ETOs are there. So if I want to decide something, I need to seek permission from first ETO. I need to inform it prior. There are a lot of procedures like
Protocol.
to do simple process which we do in merchant navy. Like we will go directly and start like low insulation, start kar do, breaker on off. But here you cannot do like that. It's a lot of process. Every time work permit, everything you need to follow and inform prior everyone, even for a smallest job.
एंड यहाँ तो वर्क परमिट मतलब वर्क परमिट, ये नहीं कि वर्क परमिट बाद में बन रहा है, हो नहीं सकता.
नहीं, it's not possible at all. तो
Oh.
प्रोसेस बहुत लंबा है. इवन इफ यू आर डूइंग अ वेरी स्मॉल जॉब, यू नीड टू फॉलो अ सेट ऑफ रूल्स. इट्स टू मच रूल्स कंपेयर टू मर्चेंट नेवी. क्रूज में बहुत ज्यादा है.
My last question to you, and that is, amongst all three types of jobs you have done, that is sailing as a ETO and merchant navy ships, then shore job, and the third was sailing on cruise ships, which has been the most challenging and why? Though I know the answer, but still.
Challenging is shore job, I would say. Definitely shore job, because it's affecting your health. Your stress levels are really high in shore job, especially like if you have a company mobile with you 24/7. So even if you are sick, that doesn't matter. In merchant navy or cruise job, if okay, you have a plenty of
Free
time.
on, free
Okay,
off.
I'm not feeling well. Okay, off time. Here you don't get off time. So this is mentally really challenging.
So, Romita, if you would share, this is out of the box question that I'm asking. How long do you plan to sail? Just if you can share.
Until more 5 years, maximum 5 years.
Maximum 5 years. And then again,
Maximum.
back to shore job? Back to shore job?
No. Shore job, I'm never coming back there.
Let's see.
I'm 29 right now. Maximum I'm say planning like till 35.
35.
Till 35, I will plan something. Okay, what next I can do.
Okay. So with this, thank you, Romita. Thank you very much for joining us. And just a request, if any of the ETOs ask any questions below in the comment section, just reply. I would really be appreciating that.
Sure, sir. I will
And
reply.
Romita, one request, please, we want to say more of your videos while sailing on cruise. And if any kind of technical videos where information is there regarding cruise and everything, I would love to post on my YouTube channel as well. So please
Okay.
keep informing us, keep sharing your videos. We are always looking up to you and hoping that you create success stories and many more ETOs to join cruise vessels. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.